That Wookiee thing gets me all the time.
Apparently, I had double clicked the button, so it canceled itself. We're just sitting there dead air. I'm like, "Wah!" So anyway, hello, good morning.
Hello.
Bienvenue, all the listeners out there.
Welcome.
Greetings,
Welcome. Welcome.
Let's get the stream off and at a good start. So.
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
Yes.
You mean we're gonna stop then?
That's what it says.
The cleansing film.
Oh, we're streaming. I'm sorry.
Oh, we're streaming.
Oh,
wait.
Sorry.
Anyway, so we're gonna have a good, interesting little conversation here. I want to make an announcement, though, a warning. You're entering a controversial subject zone, Star Trek.
Was I supposed to get the pitchforks?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, then the torches and the pitchforks.
Yeah.
That's presupposing there's somebody watching to get offended.
Yes,
right,
exactly.
Right.
Very good point.
And
if they do, we can go to Rumble.
Well, wait a minute.
No, we can't.
Also,
no, we can't. Doofus didn't set it up right.
What?
It's streaming right now on Rumble.
Are we?
Oh, okay.
Am I?
All
Yeah.
right. I stand corrected.
Hello.
Yeah, it's on there right now.
Okay. I don't know.
Welcome to the stream, folks, where we don't know what the hell we're doing.
We're just mashing buttons here, we're just figuring it out as we go.
Due to technical difficulties, the act showed up. All right.
Well,
so
somebody's offended then.
Yes, exactly. Fuck them. No, so there's been a lot of talk about the fate of Paramount Global, and in addition to that, the fate of Star Trek, which is like probably the major franchise that Paramount Global owns or partially owns. So there's been a lot of rumors and stuff like that, and one of the rumors was that Warner Brothers was in talks, and they were.
We offended somebody. We
Oh,
offended
no!
somebody.
And
And somebody's watching.
Okay, Shadow Punk.
Somebody got
Shadow
Yay!
Punk. I'm glad you're offended, brother. Completely.
You will be offended.
They do. All right.
State Studios, yes, you're all offended.
You will be offended. We will offend you.
He'll offend you.
They're having an offense.
You feel good yet?
Right now.
Yes,
So.
an offended, yes. So Paramount was originally negotiating with Warner Brothers to merge with Warner Brothers. And then they all of a sudden decided that they put the pencils down and everything stopped, paused for the moment. The other player in the game that's of note is Skydance Media. Now, the thing with Skydance Media is that Skydance partnered with Paramount Global for, I believe, 2 of the Star Trek movies of J.J. Abrams, which they both sucked. They didn't do well. I think one of them was Dark Fate or something like that. Anyway, I forget. They're so
Terminator.
forgettable. Yeah.
That's
no,
Terminator.
Okay.
Dark Fate. I haven't
That's
seen that.
well. There you go. That's the worst thing I've ever seen.
What was the one? Star Trek Into Darkness.
Dark
wasn't it?
something.
Yeah, there
Right.
we go. Into
Yeah.
Darkness. And there was two. There was Inner Darkness, and there was another one that Skydance partnered with in production. So apparently, that's what's happening. Is they're going to be possibly going with Skydance. That's the rumors.
Okay.
Again, it's rumors. And either as a partner or a leasee, where they're going to lease off properties to Skydance and have licensing agreements with Paramount to do as they wish with Star Trek, apparently. So
Well, we'll see.
now the thing is with Skydance, they're a relatively young company. They've only been around for about 10 or 11 years, I believe.
Is that J.J. Abrams' company?
No,
No.
that's Bad Robot or Bad
that what that-
Reboot
okay,
or whatever you want
right.
to call it.
Bad
Yeah,
robot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's Bad Robot. And the story,
Right.
another rumor is that Alex
2010.
Kurtzman, 2010. Okay, so 14 years. They're Alex Kurtzman, rumor has it, again, rumor, he wants to get out of his contract with Bad Robot, apparently. He doesn't want to be
something.
doing any of that anymore. He's fed up with it. Probably because it sucks.
You never know, eh? You never know.
You never
There
know.
was much rejoicing.
Yes.
Yay.
So I was kind of excited when I heard it was Warner Brothers because with Zaslav's all about making the money, and he's going to cut the fat and BS, and he wants to make money.
Money?
But apparently, something happened between the two parties. They couldn't agree on something, so they pretty much
The money.
the negotiations.
Probably the money.
Because you have Warner Brothers in-house studio. They could have done the animation there. Plus, everything else would have been filmed on the Warner Brothers lots. So you've got a good piece of property there with lots of different sound studios and things like that to make either the shows or even movies. So, but now Skydance had the owner of Skydance. His daddy is a multi-billionaire and has a lot of assets. So they have the money to walk out to purchase, whatever they want, basically.
A couple of pennies. Yeah, he's got a couple of pennies to his name.
He's got a few shekels. Yeah. It's going to be interesting to see what does happen, though. But again, this is just rumor. Outside of the Warner Brothers stuff, the Warner Brothers they've stopped negotiating. But Skydance is the big question mark. Is it going to be good for Star Trek? Is it going to be bad for Star Trek? Is it going to be more of the same? Is it going to be better?
Well, it depends. If they get rid of if they get rid of the stench of Bad Robot or not.
Well, yeah, exactly. Now, if it would have still been Warner Brothers negotiating with them, and ultimately that would be where they would go, then yeah, Bad Robot would have been sayonara. They'd have been gone because Warner Brothers is going to do everything in house. They have the ability, they have the assets, they have everything, they have the property. They can do it, but not now. So we don't know. And again, the rumor. There's a lot of different directions this could go. Like I said, Paramount could license out the franchises that they have, one of them being Star Trek, to Skydance, license them out, and then Skydance could do whatever they so choose based on the licensing agreement. There's do's and don'ts in licensing agreements, so don't think there isn't. Depends on how well Skydance negotiated with them. Give me up. This place sucks. Yeah. Oh, holy shit.
By whatever do you mean?
Yes. I don't know. Damn it, Jim.
Well, we're presupposing several things here. Okay. First of all, that anything's better than Kurtzman. We don't know that.
Yeah.
Several times in the past, like in Doctor Who, for instance, anything's better than the chick doctor, and then RDJ is coming back. Yay!
RTD showed up, and
such a low bar.
RTD,
such a low bloody bar.
Like, yay! And then we got what we got. Pronouns.
He backed up the manure truck. He backed up that manure truck and put it on full blast.
And then, but that's one presupposition we're making. Also,
exactly.
Two is that it can't get, that it can't get worse. Which is,
yes, it can.
It's similar.
As we've seen from other franchises, it can get way worse.
Third, we're also presupposing that there's a way back from where Kurtzman took it, and I really don't see, outside of an entire reboot of the whole entire freaking universe, how they could possibly bring it back. I don't think they have the writers. I don't think they have the intelligence. I mean, Mark Burnett's sitting on the sidelines.
I don't think the talent. I don't, like you said, the writers. I don't think the talent is there.
No, not with the DEI infected writers.
Not with the current environment. Not with the current.
They got rid of all the talent.
Yeah, they did.
Not with all
they
the
sent it out the door. Mark Burnett is sitting there on the sidelines. Okay.
Yeah. Yep. I mean, they've 86'd all the talent that could have rescued it because of, like you said, the DEI initiatives in that environment.
Yeah.
And so, it's fuck. So now,
Wrath of Khan's not happening again. It's just not.
Oh.
Yeah, I guess not. For them to go back and redo, you're seeing this now. It's these talentless hacks want to go back and redo all of these movies.
Benedict Cumberbatch wasn't Khan.
Yeah.
What? Whatever do you mean?
I will have to say this. I did appreciate some of the J.J. Abrams movies. I did.
But all right.
Boo this man. Boo.
Yeah, I know, right?
Boo this man.
Crap. Oh, yes. It's a controversy. No, I did like the movies. Some of them.
The opinions expressed by this man are not necessarily the opinions of the panel at large.
Exactly.
So, we're just here.
Edited for modern audiences. No, I didn't mind the movies so much, but I didn't enjoy them 100%. There were things that they could have done better. There was things they didn't have to do, but they did. They stuck stupid stuff in. Yeah. They didn't need to. And that's what left a bad taste in a lot of fans' mouths, was that they added shit that didn't need to be added, or they reimagined.
Who was the guy with the pointy ears that was called Spock? Because that wasn't Spock. I don't know who that guy was. The guy kept yelling and attacking people. I don't know who the hell that was.
Yeah. Quinto. Yeah.
Oh, that guy. Yeah. Oh, right.
Yeah, and he's also the one that did Zachary Quinto also did the reboot of In Search of that was Leonard Nimoy's show back in the 70s.
Yeah. That wasn't corporate driven at all. No.
Zach, you're not Leonard Nimoy, my friend.
Oh,
no,
you're just not. Nobody's Leonard Nimoy. Nobody.
I haven't seen him in anything since the Star Trek movies, oddly enough.
Yeah.
Well, he was a good villain in Heroes.
Back in the day.
Yeah.
The gay Sulu in number 3 was gay.
Okay. The Sulu never was gay in the canon. He was just gay in real life.
No, he was.
Exactly.
And see, that's the shit. That's the things that they shoved in to these the movies that didn't need.
And, oh, by the way, he was not Korean either.
No,
no,
he's Japanese.
Oh, they all look alike. They all look alike.
Yeah,
One
again,
Asian's as good as
racist
another.
pigs.
Racist. Bunny, you're so racist.
The hippocampic folds are entirely different
mean-
on Japanese as opposed to Koreans, and I know that as
Right.
a white man. But no. Let's just, hey, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. No.
I have that song on my phone.
Yes.
That's a great song. Oh, and he was wearing the haircut too. He just had the ears took off, so it was done during the TOS days.
You have to see the car commercial that him and Quinto did years ago before he passed away. It is hilarious.
Yes, that was funny. He gets to the golf course and he gives him the old Vulcan pinch, and
He said, "First one in the clubhouse, zip, done."
yeah.
Well, in the words of Mr. Kirk, Captain Kirk, and Star Wars or Star Trek Part 4, double dumbass on you. There you go.
Yes, double dumbass.
That's right. Yeah.
That was funny. So
My favorite insult of all time.
yes, double dumbass on you.
Double dumbass,
So
yeah,
let's
that's
get
funny.
into some of these slides now. Again, there might be some interesting. There's some interesting characters. This first one though might be a little bit. I don't know, but I enjoyed this actor, and he played different roles in different movies, and so. The controversial zone. Anyway,
Oh,
so here we go.
Oh
But then look away.
no!
Okay, here we go.
My eyes. Uh-oh.
JJ's
All right.
Dr. McCoy, Keith Urban. Now, I like this actor, and I
Carl
did appreciate
Urban.
Yeah,
He's good,
thank
yeah.
you.
Carl Urban.
Carl
Keith,
Urban.
Keith is the singer.
Keith
You
Urban's
like
the
him so
singer.
much you don't
Carl's
remember his
dad.
name.
I know, right? Lincoln. I don't know. Anyway,
He was the only part of the movie I liked. He's the only part I liked.
yes.
He
He
was a
played
perfect
Dr.
Bones.
McCoy
He was perfect.
very, very well. I appreciated his rendition of Dr. McCoy. It was good.
Right.
Yeah.
That's why I've got him here as the first one, because
He had the
did
look of
enjoy-
disgust perfectly. He had
Yes.
Yeah.
He did not want to be there.
Damn it! I'm fill in the blank, not a doctor. Or I am a doctor.
Damn
but
it.
not a fill in the blank. Yeah.
I'm not a doctor. I'm Judge Dredd.
Yeah, I was going to say.
He was a good Judge Dredd. He was.
He
very
was.
good.
yeah.
He's
He was.
he's good in the boys as well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
haven't
he's
seen
in the
that.
boys.
I
Yeah,
haven't seen that.
yeah.
Now, if
Well, he
only
was
the boys
also-
was good.
He was
Mhm.
also in that sci-fi vampire movie, Priest.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's right. Yeah, he was. Yeah.
Yeah,
Paul Bettany.
he was
yeah.
good in that too. It was real good in that. But yeah, so we've got the JJ's Dr. McCoy. Again, I liked him in the movies. That's the only thing that I enjoyed. I didn't really care for Chris Pine's portrayal as a quasi Kirk.
No.
But I think Carl Urban's performance as Dr. McCoy really was really faithful as the best he could do to the performances of DeForest Kelley and the character that basically he created in the 60s,
Right.
of Dr. McCoy, and then throughout the TOS movies. So you've got that one, and this one here is another one. This one's my favorite. This one's my not a country singer again. This one's my favorite.
Cisco.
All right.
Yeah,
Avery Brooks.
Captain Cisco, Avery Brooks, Hawk from
Spencer
yeah.
for Hire.
yes.
I liked
Yes.
it a little bit better when it was Babylon 5, though.
Yes. Babylon. Oh, that's funny.
Bruce Boxleitner fine now,
Bruce
yeah?
Boxleitner, right? Yes.
Sheridan,
Yeah.
when he was
Yeah.
a white
Oh,
man named
Sheridan.
Sheridan, I like
I
Sure.
think it's Tron,
Yes.
but there you go.
No, I like Avery Brooks as the captain. He really had a lot of issues.
You think?
Because it was. I think the portrayal of that character.
Do you
was
want
awesome.
Ferengis? Because this is how you
Yeah.
get Ferengis.
Yeah, exactly. This is how you get Ferengis. Yep. Yeah.
Only
and-
reason to watch that show is the Ferengis. There you go.
Quark. Yeah.
Quark
Yeah.
was the
Quark's
man.
bar. Yeah, he
I
was.
like Odo.
Odo.
Odo and
Odo's
Quark.
good.
That
Yeah.
that
Odo and Quark, yeah, that was a definitely.
head-to-head rivalry. Yeah.
They've
Odo's always the skeptical prick, and Quark was like
He's
the
always up to
smuggling
mischief.
genius.
Yeah.
He was always up. Quark was always up to mischief.
But
Yes,
Nog,
was.
Nog was actually my favorite Ferengi.
Nog,
Oh,
no,
right, yeah,
Nog
Nog,
was
yeah.
a good character, and it's a shame that young man passed away like he did.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
He
did. Yeah.
he was, I think, of all the actors who actually was a fan of Star
Yeah.
Trek. He really did put in a lot of effort into that character, and he was actually the saddest person of all when they canceled the series, when the series ended.
Yeah.
They were supposed to be doing some kind of a spin-off for him, which didn't,
Okay.
because he was, because he went into the academy and everything like that. He was
Okay,
becoming
let's
an officer.
reevaluate this statement here.
Yes, go
Starship
ahead.
Confessions. I crashed the Star Trek con, faced Han Solo and did the
Yes.
Wookiee impression the whole time. Age of 12, my parents lives Voyager win. Okay, it's a good statement. I just
Yes.
don't. It's a little cryptic, It's just a little cryptic. So, no. If you clarify it, we'll probably laugh at it. Anyway, moving on. There you go.
Francisco.
All right,
Yes.
there you go.
I didn't really get the ending for him, but I was kind of disappointed about that. But I mean, because it did leave open the possibility of him coming back. So
Yeah.
it's all good. It's all strange.
Mhm.
Here we go.
Oh no.
Oh, Finnegan. All right.
Finnegan.
Finnegan, hey Jimmy boy. So you have Finnegan, who actually was a reoccurring character in the DC comic book series, and also made some appearances in a couple of the novels. So Finnegan was on that planet, Shore Leave, the episode Shore Leave.
What was that again? Was that the one with the funny? Is
1966.
that the one with the funny energy field and all that makes a
They had all the white rabbit started showing up in the nights. We're
That's
all
right, yeah.
robotic, all the
Oh,
robotic
robots.
stuff.
Okay, is
Yeah.
that what it was? I was trying to remember. Yeah.
And so yeah, Finnegan was a character out of Jim Kirk's past in his academy days, and so he was played by an actor called Bruce Mars. And again, this was back at the episode called Shore Leave back in 1966. So his first season. He was also mentioned in the DC TOS comics number 54 and 55. And with several different mentions in, like I said, comic books and also the novels. I'm finding out that in a lot of the Lower Decks stuff, they actually mention him a couple times, I think, in Lower Decks,
I've not seen that.
as well as several other TOS characters outside of the main people. Outside of Kirk's.
Every time I hear TOS, I think terms of service for some reason.
I know.
Your TOS is for modern audiences. Yes, the original series, the original
Yeah.
Star Trek. But yeah, I thought this was an interesting character. You could tell that the actor playing this, if you ever watch the episode, you could tell the actor was having
that's
a hell of a time playing this character.
Well, you can
because-
tell from that still, he's having a blast.
Oh,
Yeah.
and that was the nature of the character. He was a trickster because he was an upperclassman in the academy. I think Kirk was a freshman at the time when these memories were from, and so yeah, he would torment the hell out of Kirk.
Yeah.
So, But that's good old Finnegan there. And let's see who else. Here we go. Shran. Those damn pink skins.
Damn pink skins.
Now, Shran was a great character. The actor that played this guy was awesome. You know, just a great character. It's a shame they canceled the show.
He was in Jeffrey Combs was in
Jeffrey Combs,
Deep Space Nine as well, wasn't he?
Reanimator.
Yeah,
he was in a few. Reanimator.
Yeah, he was in a few.
Yeah.
So, yeah, this character was a great character. I think it was.
He was supposed to be a regular if they go one more season.
Right.
Well, he was darn near a regular because he was in several episodes in the final season, I think.
He was definitely in a lot of seasons of Enterprise.
Yeah, he was definitely around, and that's one of those characters that you weren't sure what was going to happen next because he was such a prick.
He was a kind of weird one.
Yeah.
He was a kind of weird one because he was kind of a bad guy, kind of not a bad guy.
It's a real gray area.
Morally gray, yeah. That's the one.
Yep. So, great character though.
Well, he was military, but he was also a hothead. But then he came from an ice planet. It was just awesome. Oh,
yes.
Mud. My name is Mud.
There you go.
Hardcore Fenton Mud.
That's right. Yeah, his wife, wasn't it? Yeah, his wife.
Oh yeah.
That's right.
Yep. Harry Mudd, and if I'm not mistaken, did he or did he not, Abby, play King Tut in Batman?
Yes, he did.
Did he? Was that the same guy? Was it?
Yep.
I believe it was.
Mustache.
And I believe he did a voice in Transformers, but I'm not sure what.
Well, okay. So the character of Harry.
Does anybody know what this is referring to? Anybody know what this is referring to?
The statement?
This is beyond me.
I don't know. I'm unaware.
You lost me there.
Sorry. Do not know.
I'm sorry, Zate. I'm sorry, man. You're going too obscure for us smooth brains over here, man. Sorry.
So the actor that portrayed Harry Mudd was Roger Carmel, and so he played him twice in 2 episodes. One was Mudd's Women, and the other one was I Mudd. So in season 2, episode 8 was I Mudd, which is where this picture is from. That's from when he had all the robots.
That's right.
Mudd's Women was in season 1.
Interstellar porn mustache. You know.
Holy smokes! Yeah. And
Ron Jeremy in space.
There you go.
Now this character was also
Galaxy Hedgehog. There you go.
Intergalactic Hedgehog.
Nice. And Harry Mudd was also in an episode of the animated series back in the 70s, again voiced by Roger Carmel. So now he was mentioned in one of the movies. I think it was one of the J.J. Abrams movies because they had to use Mudd's ship. So, but yeah, good old Harry Mudd.
Did he not make an appearance in Harry Mudd? Did he not make an appearance in some of the new Star Trek as well? I heard that somewhere.
Well,
I haven't seen them, but
I don't. You know what? You know what? I think there was an
I think he was
on the character,
but I think they just totally ruined him like they did everything else.
On which one?
I haven't seen that, but yeah,
Discovery.
Surprising.
You know, STD.
Yeah, it's possible because
Yeah.
in my little research I did, there was another actor
Which
that's
is
supposed
really
to portray-
accurate acronym for that show.
I was waiting to say it.
Mudd. All right, let's going forward here. Oh yeah, by the way, these are these 2 twin sisters here. One of them played from number 1 to 250, and the other one played number 250 to I don't know which other number was, but yeah, twins.
Right.
Uh-huh. Right.
Here we go. Now we have the first bridge between original series and the Next Generation series. the 3 Klingon badasses,
Yeah.
and Baltar.
Baltar, of course. Yeah, I was going to say.
Baltar. You've got Michael and Sarah, who was Kang.
Yeah, that's
and he was
season
married. The
3,
lucky
if I
bastard was
remember.
married to Barbara Eden.
Yeah.
Lucky bastard.
Asshole.
You know, and he reprised. Yeah, he reprised his role as Kang. Actually,
I guess you were dreaming of Jeannie.
mhm. Oh yeah. He reprised
Corrupted my
Kang's role.
adolescent mind.
Yes, exactly. So Kang was also featured in an episode.
It was
of
either
Voyager.
her or Elizabeth Montgomery. You know,
Elizabeth Montgomery was a
nose
little
twitch
mental, but yeah. She was on
Yes,
the
she
one with the
was.
genie.
Yes.
Yeah, Barbara Eden. Yeah, he had. Yeah. So you had Kang, who was. This is from the bottom pictures are from DS9 when they brought them all back. And they brought Kor, which is Calicos's character.
Uh-huh.
That's the actor Calicos. They brought him back several times, if I'm not mistaken, before they brought the other
I thought
two
that
back.
was Baltar.
Yeah, Baltar.
Baltar. Isn't that Baltar?
Baltar.
Yes.
Hey, where's Christopher Plummer?
Yes. The game's afoot.
The game's afoot.
The game's afoot. Yes. See. Oh my god. So yeah, and now you notice something here. You have Koloth, who, in my opinion, was not that great of a Klingon character in the original series, because he was in the trouble with trouble with Tribbles. He was in the trouble with Tribbles.
Oh crap!
Yes, along with a character called Arn Darvin. So, but you have the actor here, who is blah 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 blah. Where the hell is my notes?
Blah, blah, blah,
William
blah.
Campbell. So Koloth's character is played by an actor named William Campbell.
Right.
And I didn't, as in the original series, I didn't think that this character Koloth that he played in the original series was that noteworthy. In my opinion, he was just versus the characters of Kang and Kor, which are a little bit different. They were more evil. They had that
so.
like, I'm a badass. If you watch those episodes with those two actors, they were more of a badass than anything else. They were freaking evil. Koloth was just, he was more like a snake. He was like a wily coyote guy. Yeah, he's kind of slimy, slippery, whatever.
Yeah.
But when they brought him back in the Next Generation into Deep Space Nine, they kind of made him more badass. So they made him a better character back in Deep Space Nine as the revised Koloth versus the TOS, in my opinion. So.
Yeah. I was going to say, the actor that plays Koloth, wasn't he in another episode of the original series?
We will get into that shortly, my friend.
Yeah, I was thinking that. Yeah.
But there's 3 great characters right here. So then they're the ones that bridge the gap between the original series and
Oh,
the
we're
Next
talking about Deep
Generation
Space
era.
Nine. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm on-
There you go, Bunny. Have some flock.
Fox. There you go. Woo.
Dr. Phlox. How many wives did he have?
A lot.
Can't remember.
Apparently not enough.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know. I can't remember the name of the actor
He
that
did
played him.
the creepiest smile in all of Star Trek. So it's kind of like,
Yeah, he had that creepy smile.
Yeah. Is it not
Creeps
John
you out.
Billingsley or something like that, wasn't it?
yeah.
Yeah.
He was a pretty good character, though.
oh,
Enterprise definitely had some potential. I just
yeah,
the
it
writers
did.
didn't always reach it, but
No.
I mean,
The
it was
Enterprise,
a
that was one of
intriguing
those.
concept.
You could tell that the ending of the series was really rushed because they didn't intend on getting rid of it that soon.
No.
It was rushed.
No.
There would have been at least one more season of it,
Yeah.
which I think it would have done it justice. They could have actually,
Well,
you know,
it was
told
hitting
the
its
ending story better.
stride. The last two seasons of Enterprise were probably up there with anything in Star Trek. Period. I mean, they
Right.
were
Yeah.
really, really good.
Yeah.
And then
Season three, it really took off.
Yeah.
Oh,
The
yeah.
Zindi War and
Oh,
all
yeah.
that. Yeah.
the Zindi War.
How many
yeah.
seasons did it last? 5 seasons or 4 seasons?
What's that?
I think it was 4.
Enterprise
4?
had 4. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Because they never finished the temporal Cold War storyline either. It just
No, it
Mhm.
Yeah.
kind of was like, what the hell? Why'd you all of a sudden kill it? You
yeah.
know?
Was that a
Yeah.
corporate thing? Killing it?
I had to be.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, it was a corporate thing. Yeah.
Yep.
Well, they went over to
Independent now?
VPN, I think it was
or UPN.
the VPN was becoming CW,
Yeah,
No.
the CW.
and they like killed everything.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much.
All right.
The Doctor from Voyager. I like this character a lot in Voyager. He was one of the best characters
Yeah.
in the whole era, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Because the
What is
character
the
was
nature of your
growing.
medical emergency?
Yes,
Mhm.
and
The best character.
yeah,
The best
the Doctor
character
was
of all of them.
was just
My
Yeah, he
favorite.
grew as the series went on.
Mm-hmm.
He grew in his his origin formation. Everything like that was just great. And then they had him in
Well, I
the First
heard it said
Contact
best
movie with
that
the Borg, which was
Data was
funny.
hardware and he was software.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
yeah,
I was waiting
Yeah.
to say about the first contact thing. Yeah. You
Yeah.
mentioned that.
yeah.
That's
First Contact movie, they had him in there. I'm not a doctor, not a doorstop. It's not
Great.
20 Borg coming through the door to stop
great
'em.
line. Great line.
Yeah. And you know what's funny is the actor that played Neelix was also in that movie. He was the bar owner or something like that in the holodeck scene
Yes.
with
he was.
Picard.
Oh,
Picard
right.
and
Was he?
And the gal. Yeah, he was in that.
I
Yeah.
never noticed.
Oh,
that.
yeah. Yeah. That actor was in that. And the funny thing about that actor was he played on the old show Benson. And if you ever remember that show, but guess who else played on Benson with him? Renee
Benson?
Bergenet. Yeah, Benson. No,
Oh,
not Benson. Not Benson. No. So him and Robert,
Phillips.
him and so that
The guy
actor
played
that played
Odo.
Neelix. Yeah,
Yeah.
Renee
Renee,
Bergenet.
yeah.
They played. Yeah, they were on. They were both in Star Trek of some form.
Ethan Phillips that plays Neelix was actually in Critters. He plays one of the cops that gets killed. So
Oh yeah,
very early.
nice. So yeah, I liked Robert Picardo's his portrayal of the
Mhm.
Doctor. I think he was kind of like a combination of like comic relief and
The episode where he
Plot.
goes and meets his creator, and they have like his weird father-son dynamic, and he played both roles. Is
Oh, wow,
my
really?
favorite all-time episode of
Yeah.
Star Trek.
It's been a long time since I've watched
Yep.
any of those. So
he
Yeah.
after
You probably have the DVD somewhere. Might as well rewatch it.
Yeah.
I just don't know if
Yeah.
they work. That's the problem.
Well, he was also on a couple of different shows, sci-fi shows back then too. After I think coming shortly after Voyager ended, where he was playing he played in a couple episodes of Warehouse 13, and
Oh, right. Heard of that.
there was another one. Oh yeah, Eureka. And those two shows were tied together, and those were on UPN, I think. But he played a couple of characters that were pretty cool in those franchises. But yeah, Robert Picardo, he did a great job. Here we go.
Oh, that's the guy. That's the Klingon dude that was
Arn
in disguise, wasn't
Darvin.
it?
Yes, Arn Darvin,
yeah.
also known as Klingon name is either Kron or Krek. In the comic book series, he was referred to, or not. Was it? It was in Lower Decks. I think he was referred to as Krek
Okay.
when they referred to Arn Darvin. And then in the TOS,
Lower Decks.
Yeah, there's articles.
Scraping the bottom of the barrel.
Well, I'm not scraping the bottom of the barrel, but they took a lot of these TOS characters and they integrated them into this, not as an actual character, but the talking point. Like they would compare things. And then there's another one as we get down to the bottom that,
Hey, let's take original series characters and stick them in LOL, also random cartoon, with sight tags and poop jokes. Yay!
Yep.
What a great use of IPs. Yeah.
Yep. Exactly.
Yep.
Well, he was in the
dumbest ensign on the planet.
The episode that Arn Darvin appeared in was episode 44, so season 2. And it's played by Charlie Brill. And so Charlie also played the same character in Deep Space Nine. And I think this episode, pardon me, of Deep Space Nine, with having him in it and playing Arn Darvin, I think that was the one of the anniversary shows of the original series. So they did it as an anniversary homage to the original series. So you have tribbles in this thing.
Yeah.
You have the integration of the original Enterprise. They CGI'd these people. They took the original film and integrated it with. It was just an awesome. The cinematography in this was great in meshing in the original actors and their sets with the Deep Space Nine actors. So you had Avery Brooks. You had, so you had Sisko and Worf and the Doctor, Bashir, and you had O'Brien. Those characters were laced into and put into old costumes and stuff like that, which I think was brilliant. That episode was freaking awesome. And then they get a visit afterwards from the temporal guys.
The bit where Kirk is berating them and O'Brien standing in line.
Yes.
That's so funny, isn't it?
Yes. Yes. That was the best. But that was a great episode. Again, crossing over from the original series, bringing a character into the Next Generation era was, I thought, great. I think the guy did a better job. I think Brill did a better job in the Deep Space Nine episode than he did as an original. And he was
that's why I don't know who this guy is. Oh, okay.
That's why. It's forgettable. But like I said, he did a better job.
I was too busy watching Babylon 5 at this time.
Yeah, Babylon 5.
Oh.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have
trying to store points with the Minbari.
Get it at the source, Yeah, instead of watching a retread, I was watching the original source material. Yeah,
right.
Just do me.
Whatever.
Q. All right.
John Delancey playing Q.
Pure quality, and that begins with
now,
Q as well.
I have it from a person who was a customer.
If God was an asshole, that'd be Q. Yeah.
I'll tell you what. The actor John Delancey is a great guy. One of my customers brought in an autographed picture of him with Delancey at one of the cons. And he said of all the people that he'd met that were Star Trek actors, Delancey was the most approachable and the nicest person of all the bunch. And that's all of them. Whether it doesn't matter if they were the TOS people.
Villain actors get all that crap worked out of their system, though. Most villain actors are sweethearts,
This gentleman, this customer of mine, told me that he was probably the best one of all the bunch insofar as receiving fans, spending a little time with them, autographing stuff, taking pictures with them. So, yeah, I mean, as a human being, Delancey was the best, and he played the best character. Q was freaking awesome.
He was so good.
Q was in
Yeah.
the Next Generation. He was also in Deep Space Nine, I think, for one episode, and he was also in Voyager.
Yeah,
And Voyager, yeah.
Yep, he was in
he
Voyager.
was. Yeah,
Yep. So,
Mm.
and now, of course, he was in the Picard disgrace, but whatever.
I
He
haven't
needed the
seen
money, I
that.
guess.
I haven't seen that. Yeah.
Yeah, he played in an episode or two of Picard after he was turned into an android, I think,
Oh yeah, that's right. He
Picard,
got turned
yeah.
into an android, didn't he?
which they don't say anything about in the final season of Picard.
Let's say season
No.
3 is worth it.
I've not
I heard
attempted
that.
to watch
I
it.
heard it was
No.
okay. Yeah, I heard season 3 was kind of like a return to form. Imagine that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But yeah, so Q, the character of Q, he was in the very first episode, Farpoint
Mhm.
Station, and he was in the very ending one, the last one that they did for the series finale. So they
Yeah.
bookended him right. Again, this character was created more than likely with the assistance of Gene Roddenberry, because Roddenberry was
Oh, yeah.
alive in the first several seasons of the Next Generation. So helped produce it and all that good stuff. But Q, yeah, one of the best
People
characters, I
forget
think.
that he introduced Star Trek to the Borg.
It's like
Yeah.
you just
Oh, yeah,
read my
yeah, Q
mind
did.
or something.
Yeah,
I was
he
just waiting
did.
to say that.
He sure
Yeah.
did. And you don't know.
He did.
And the thing is, though, my take on that is
Yeah.
that he introduced him to the Borg as a warning, as to say, hey, look, what's out here.
Yeah.
All this, all this stuff's out here. This is evil
It's like,
shit.
you're not ready for it. You're
You're
not ready for this
stuff.
shit.
No,
No.
you're not.
No.
So now here's
Uh-uh.
now this is I've been reading a lot up on some stuff, so I think this character.
There you go. Trillian. That's how you remember his name.
Trelane, also played
Yeah.
by William Campbell. Now,
That's what I was thinking. Yeah.
his performance as this character is freaking off the hook. He
Yeah.
is awesome in this as this character. And again, this is something that Roddenberry had a part of, because it was his baby, his show. So he had a
Yeah.
part in some of these characters and developing these characters. So this character's
He played a mean
mentality-
harpsichord.
He did. But the controversy has come about in that a lot of people are claiming this was the first iteration or introduction of Q, or the Continuum,
That's what I was about to say. Yeah, I heard that.
because
very-
of
he's
his
very Q-like.
omnipotent behavior. His, like, he can make things materialize and dematerialize at will. He can do all kinds of stuff. I tend to agree. Yes, I think this is a Q iteration, just not using the word Q or continuum. Because at
Very
the end of this
similar.
episode, his quote unquote parents show up and take him away.
That's right. That's right. Mommy, I just want to play.
Yeah, exactly, like
Yeah,
a child.
that's
Yeah.
right.
But a brilliant performance by this actor. Versus his.
Did they
role
ever
as
establish
Koloff.
with the Organians, the light bulb people, were with the Q? Because,
No, I don't know.
remember they ended that war between the Klingons and the Federation, like
Mhm.
That's right. Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
with just the power of their mind. I'm like, that sounds Q-like. They ever establish that?
I don't
Books
know.
or
Don't think so.
anything? Anybody
I-
know?
That was the
I
John. That
don't
was the
know.
John Colicos.
Okay.
John Colicos episode, I think, wasn't it?
I guess they memory hold them or something. I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this character was mentioned in an episode. Well, it wasn't an episode. It was they did an episode where Lower Decks crossed over to Strange New World Star Trek. So they made the characters from Lower
Oh, right.
Decks actual humans. They were in, and apparently two of the characters went back in time 120 years to the Enterprise with Pike on it, and there's a line in that there's a line in that show where one of the main characters, Mariner, says that she said they weren't aware of Q yet in this time frame 120 years earlier, but they had more of a Trelane thing going on. So she was comparing Trelane to the Q or the continuum. But anyway, I think this actor did an awesome job in that role as Trelane. Maybe he set the groundwork, set the groundwork for John Delancey to come in and blow it out of the water. Great character for Star Trek. Great character, great. And I think they are connected. Just there's so many similarities. They can't be.
Yeah.
If you, so many
similarities. I don't remember if the Q was in Enterprise. Yeah. I don't remember.
I don't remember either.
No. I
So
don't remember.
So yeah, that's all she wrote. That is all she wrote.
What?
Okay. Topic of discussion.
Okay.
Topic of discussion.
Yes.
Who is the hottest Star Trek chick?
7 of 9.
7 of 9 are T'Pol from
Wait,
Enterprise.
Or who?
T'Pol.
7 of 9.
7 and 9 or T'Pol?
Yeah.
Oh, there's
Yep.
no
Yep.
hands down. Jerry Ryan. Yeah. Oh no way. Yeah. Jerry Ryan.
Yeah.
Yes.
I've got to go with Jerry Ryan.
Oh,
Okay. 7 of 9 are Uhura.
TOS Uhura in the 60s.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would definitely give her.
Go-go boots
Michelle
and
Nichols
everything.
she was a dancer. She was a ballet dancer. She was a professional dancer.
Mm-hmm.
Michelle Nichols. Yeah, she was hot
Uh-huh.
back then. Oh hell yeah.
So I have to go with Jerry Ryan again. But
Hotter than Jerry Ryan?
I don't know.
Well.
I mean, yeah, I'd probably say they probably Jerry Ryan's probably got a little bit more assets, but I wouldn't be disappointed.
Okay.
I wouldn't be disappointed with Uhura.
What about you,
No.
Cruel? What do you think, man?
Jerry Ryan, I think it's the blonde hair. Just the
Oh yeah,
There you
the
go.
blonde chick. You know
Yeah.
what's funny is that Kate
Racist?
Mulgrew
Yeah.
she was pissed. Kate Mulgrew on Voyager was pissed to the core. She despised
Walked right into
Jerry
it.
Ryan.
Walked right into it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Captain Janeway hated Jerry Ryan because they basically did the thing where it was like we're gonna fix her up to make her more attractive to the male gaze, So
how'd that go? How'd that work out?
Tell you what, she freaking despised her. I think even to this day, I don't know.
Who knows?
Well, Kate Mulgrew is pretty far left, so I would imagine so.
She's a
Intersectional feminist. She's an intersectional feminist. They hate everybody. So
yeah, she's a nutcase.
Pretty much.
Although she did play a good role in Remo Williams.
yeah,
She was in that movie.
I was waiting to say.
Remo Williams. That was about it.
Okay, best.
What is it he says to her in the,
Okay,
What
best
was this?
engineer.
what is it he says to her in the elevator? It's a nice uniform. Oh,
All right.
well,
Yeah.
That was beautiful.
engineer.
Okay, go ahead, Bunny. What do you got?
Best engineer.
Is there any any question?
So you got
Scotty
Scotty
Or
O'Brien,
O'Brien.
Scotty O'Brien, and LaForge was also the ship's
Geordie
engineer
LaForge.
before he went.
Mhm.
Yeah, Geordie. He went up on the in the
Mhm.
bridge.
Yeah. Or Tucker.
Yeah.
Yeah,
say
Tucker
Trek,
was
yeah,
more
he
like a
was cool.
mechanic,
Yeah.
in my opinion.
Yeah.
I think it was more like a high tech mechanic. But Scotty was the miracle worker.
It's
Scott,
Montgomery Scott. He
It's
was the
Montgomery
original.
Scott. It's Scotty. So,
Yes.
the best I can do, Captain, is 4 hours.
Yes.
It takes 4 minutes. I'm giving it
You
all I
have to
got,
say
Captain.
that so you can. You can have to say that so they think you're a miracle worker.
I know, right? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I remember that line
It was
between
told
him and
Geordie,
LaForge.
right?
And that,
Yeah.
that was funny. Don't tell him that.
Simon Pegg being cast as Montgomery Scott in the new iteration was pretty good, I thought.
Yeah, he did a good job.
All right, yeah, it was okay.
Wasn't
Oh,
too impressed because Simon Pegg's a blonde and Scotty's got black
Right.
hair, so, but
Yeah.
he did okay. He did a good okay.
I
job.
still like when he was on deck the first time on the Enterprise. And he goes, "I like this ship. It's exciting."
Yes, it's exciting.
Yeah, that's right. He did say that. Yeah.
Yeah, and you first see Simon Pegg's character Scotty in that planet that was like where Kirk and Spock meet, or the old Spock, Leonard Nimoy Spock
That's
meets Pike, or meets Kirk, and then Chris Pine, and then they run into Scotty, who's there with, I don't know, whatever that short creature was, but that was that actor that played that short guy was Deep Roy.
I was waiting to say, yeah,
An Indian or Pakistani actor. Yeah, Deep Roy. He's a small dude. So Deep Roy also played in the Charlie and Chocolate Factory movie with Johnny Depp. He played all the Oompa Loompas. That was him. That was funny as hell.
Okay.
Dude.
Yeah.
Oh my
I
God. Yeah,
think
that's
he was
Deep
in
Roy.
an X-Files episode as well.
Yes, he was. That was a
I think he
cool
was
one.
in it. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I saw that one. Yeah. But
Yeah.
yeah, Simon Pegg did okay, but you can't really it's Scotty. It's Jimmy Doohan.
James Doohan.
Yeah. He was missing a finger, and he got blown off in World War II. He was missing a finger, and I can't remember if it was his right hand or his left hand. But
Well, you never see any sign.
Never
of it,
noticed
so.
it.
I think they tried to get him to wear a prosthetic in a couple of scenes, but other than that, he didn't wear a prosthetic, as far as I know. At least what I've read.
Right.
So, but Jimmy Doohan, and his son played that role also, and I think it was Star Trek Continues. That was the Vic Mignogna adoration. They did a bunch of original. They did a bunch of original stuff, and the guy from the guy that played Sulu was he wasn't an actor as far as I know, but he was the guy from BattleBots and also from MythBusters. He was he was in those shows, and they brought him in to play the role of Sulu, and he did a good job. And unfortunately, he passed away. I don't know if he got in an accident or something and died, but the guy that played Scotty in those episodes of Star Trek Continues was actually Jimmy Doohan's son.
All right.
So
That's a nice wee thing.
Yeah. Pretty cool. What you got, Bunny? I'm all out.
All right. Best captain, Picard or Kirk?
Oh shit.
Pike.
Kirk.
Cisco. No. Well, we saw them both in the Generations movie. We saw them both together, working
Kirk.
together. Kirk and Picard.
Yeah.
Although it was an older Kirk.
Yeah.
You know what? Kirk beat the shit out of a Klingon, barehanded. So I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
That's true.
Yeah.
I just have to go with Kirk. The original.
You should have hit
I
that
would-
warning before you
Yeah.
answered that one.
Holy shit! Now we started. Yes, controversial. You know, and it's funny because that question's been going around.
I think that
Decade.
I think it's definitely Kirk because Picard was nothing without Riker.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, now.
I don't know.
Hold on
Spock
now.
saved Kirk's ass a
Hold on
lot,
now.
though.
Spock and McCoy, he would bounce stuff off of those guys. Those were his two go-to guys for stuff.
Yeah,
Whether
but,
he listened to
but
them and
then he
actually
would
did what they said
he
was
would get their
different, but-
perspective.
Yes.
Yeah,
And
he
argue
would
with
get their
them.
perspective, then he'd do his own damn thing. You know.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
No, I see what you're saying there, Bunny, about Riker. You know, he
Mhm.
would. It was more of like a symbiotic relationship between those two guys, per se. But yeah, Kirk was more independent, in my opinion, than Picard. You know,
Mhm.
and we kind of got to see that in the Generations movie, where you had, you know, Kirk and Picard working together, and you know, so I think it was.
Well,
I think it's Kirk all the way, in my opinion.
Yeah. I mean, what would have been interesting would have been to see a series with Riker when he went
The
off
Kobayashi
the
Maru.
Yeah,
Hmm.
Kobayashi Maru.
It would have been interesting to see
no-win
Riker in
situation.
a show captaining
Yeah.
the Titan.
His own ship, yeah.
There was. I thought
Yeah.
I had read somewhere that
Mhm.
was a plan, because now also there was a plan to the guy who took his place at the end of the last movie
yeah.
that they did. They pretty much took that guy, all the scenes that guy was in, they pretty much got rid of him. You know, so which is
Yep.
weird. They edited him out
Yep.
of the movie for whatever reason. But there's a lot of film. There's several minutes of film with that guy showing up on the bridge, introducing himself, whatever, the new second in command. And Riker took off
Yeah.
to the Titan.
And he
So,
would, the actor who played that role, if I remember correctly, was the head of the Special Forces unit in Star Trek Enterprise. Oddly enough.
oh yeah, possibly. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
Okay.
I
All right. Archer or Janeway.
oh shit, Archer all the way. Archer all the way.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I would say Archer as well. Archer, because it's Scott Bakula, so you know.
All Archer
Yeah.
all the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
No,
Yeah.
yeah. Don't even have to think
Mhm.
about it. I think
Cisco
Janeway
or
Caught and
Archer.
leaked himself into the
Okay.
captain's
Ooh,
chair. so-
Cisco
now there's
Archer.
a Cisco Archer. Now there's a I would probably say because Cisco could get rough and tumble too. Oh yeah, and hard headed, and but he's also knows
Aye.
Cisco knows the game.
Yeah.
He knows how to play the corporate game, the
It's
hierarchy
because
game.
Archer blazed the trail that he was following.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I suppose
Yeah.
Cisco takes that.
I-
Cisco had to deal with Quark.
Oh yeah, he did.
That's right.
Oh shit. Yeah.
Well, Archer had to deal with Shran. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
True. True.
I you know what? I would probably say I'd have to say Cisco. Not by
Yeah.
a lot, but I'd have to say Cisco. versus Archer. But I would say definitely Cisco, Captain Cisco.
Sheridan was a very good captain. I'll give you that.
Yeah, he was. He was
Good
getting
old
down
Tron.
and dirty. Sorry.
Not gonna let it go. Not gonna let it go. Sorry.
Apparently not.
So what do you think? What do you think? Like between, let's say, Dr.
Let's hope they
Bashir
don't try and remake
and
that.
McCoy in the original series.
Oh,
McCoy.
I gotta go McCoy.
McCoy. Easy.
Yeah, McCoy.
I mean, I
Definitely
gotta
McCoy.
lean toward
Bashir's
McCoy,
good,
but the Dr. Bashir was freaking. He had some enhancements, gene
He's really
enhancements
good,
and stuff
but-
like that, and he was super intelligent, more so than he let on, of course. But yeah, I'd have to go with McCoy because McCoy laid the groundwork for a lot of things that those doctors in that era were doing. Even Dr. Crusher and Dr. Pulaski from the Next Generation TNG,
yeah.
I would say it would have to be McCoy because he, laid all the groundwork.
I mean, he beamed on a Klingon ship as it was being destroyed and tried to do
Yes.
CPR to
And tried to save,
Okay.
tried to
Yeah.
save the Klingon.
The Doctor from the Voyage.
Yeah.
Versus who? Bashir? Who? The Doctor from the Voyager versus who?
I think Bunny's a little frozen.
Phlox?
I think so. You have frozen
Yeah, I would
Bunny.
definitely say. I would say. Well, let's put it this way. Depending on who okay. So I would say definitely
Bashir. The Doctor from Voyager
Bashir,
versus
okay.
Bashir.
I'd have to go with the Doctor from Voyager, honestly. Yeah, I would go with that Doctor.
Yeah.
Sorry, not hearing me.
Bashir. It's not that I don't
Myron,
like.
that's
I
going
didn't
out.
like the character. I did like the character. But I like the other character better. World Crusher. Fuck World Crusher.
Shut up, Wesley.
Wesley.
No.
Oh, shut up, Wesley.
Wesley.
That was a useless character.
Unfortunately, but you know what's funny was that
Will
that
Wheaton.
asshole was in a bunch of Will Wheaton was in a bunch
Big
of other sci-fi stuff that actually he was funny in. He was actually whatever part they gave him was funny, was good. He was good. He played the stupid idiot. Is what he did. It was, supposed to be some arrogant like scientist, and he ends up being a boob.
Yeah. Well, his first.
He's a
movie
method
was,
actor, by
Stand
the
by
way.
Me.
Yeah.
Oh,
God.
Oh, yeah, he was, yeah. Very young there.
very young there.
Mm.
Him.
Yeah.
What was that one guy? Corey Feldman.
Oh, it's in the Goonies.
No, he was in Stand by Me.
Oh, Stand by Me. That's right.
Stand by. Yeah.
Weren't both
River
the Corys in
Phoenix
that
and-
movie?
Yeah.
No, just one of them.
Just the one. Okay.
No,
yeah,
it's
he
no.
was. Yeah, he was. He was with the kid in that. Yeah.
Yeah,
It was
they're all
River
kids.
Phoenix.
Yeah,
River
Phoenix.
Phoenix.
Will Wheaton.
Who was the guy?
Will Wheaton.
Will Wheaton. He later kind of got tall and kind of broad-shouldered, the
Oh,
fat kid.
yeah, one of the
Jerry
he's the,
McConnell.
McConnell. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Jenny McConnell. That's right, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yep.
Boy, he grew up, man. It was like,
Yeah.
Okay. Let's try Rolaren or Kira Nerys.
Huh?
Ooh.
A couple of cunning females.
I like Ivanova.
I'll take Rolaren.
I quite like Michelle Forbes. The Laurel Lauren, yeah, because I like
Rolaren. Oh yeah.
Michelle Forbes. Michelle Forbes.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely Rolaren. It's a shame they didn't expand that character farther, but I mean they tried, but I don't know.
Yeah.
They ended up splitting Riker in half. Now he had a twin.
That's right, they did, didn't they?
Thomas Riker.
That's right. That's right. Did he not join the Maquis or something as well, didn't he?
Who knows? Yeah, I think he did.
Didn't he?
There we go. It was okay. So Commander Riker or
Yes.
Spock as first officers.
That's not even a contest.
Spock.
Yeah, because Riker's trying to score with everybody.
Right.
Spock didn't waste his
Riker,
time.
Riker becomes a Q. Remember that one?
Yeah, I remember
Riker
that.
becomes
That
a
was
Q.
pretty funny.
Remember that?
That
Yeah.
was pretty funny. Yeah. Good old Riker. Spock. Yep. Spock. Definitely. So
Yeah, definitely Spock.
the original Enterprise Constitution class versus the retrofit, which is the
like the
let's say
retrofit, I'm
versus
not gonna
the A, not the retrofit, but the A. Supposedly, according to what I was reading, is the 1701A was actually built bigger.
I'm going to go with A.
Than the other. I'd have to go with A too because I did like that design.
I got to go with the original.
Yeah.
Is that the retro? Is that the retrofit?
The
Is that the retrofit?
1701A versus the 1701 original television one.
Yeah.
Pre-refit.
Right.
But like I said before, I was reading somewhere that the original, the refit that you saw in the motion picture movie, supposedly, according to specs, is smaller than the 1701A in overall measurements and stuff like that. You know, it's a little bit. The A is a little bit bigger.
Well, the original was a starship, but A was a capital ship.
Yeah,
that's why I had more families and stuff.
That's why it's bigger too. Yeah. Yep.
And it was hotness. Yeah. That thing was hotness. I mean, it was beautiful.
I like the one from the movie more.
It looked fast. You know? It looked fast. It looked fast.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Mm-hmm. And freaking Enterprise D looked like it had a glandular problem.
Yeah. It had a pituitary disorder.
Not as bad as the not as bad as the one that was introduced in the Search for Spock. What was that one? The one that Scotty disabled. That was
the Excelsior. The Excelsior.
Excelsior.
Yeah.
Excelsior. Yeah, those were bigger than the Constitution class. But
that's the one Sulu had an undiscovered country.
Correct. Yeah, he became the captain of that vessel.
There was an Enterprise. There was an Enterprise that was a
B.
There was an Enterprise that was an Excelsior class as well.
Yeah, that was the one in the Generations movie. Yeah. Yep. They sucked Kirk back to.
Yeah, I was thinking. Yeah.
Suck Kirk into the Nexus.
Suck Kirk into the Nexus.
Yes.
So, anyway.
Mind you, the Sovereign class.
So Babylon 5 versus DS9.
I'm gonna punch you.
Oh come on! I'd have to watch it again, and I don't have Babylon 5 on DVD.
DS9. Hello.
It's not close.
I
This
have
is
to
not
say
close.
I did like Babylon 5 a lot. I was kind of sad it went off the air,
Mhm.
and I liked it because it had Billy Mooney in it.
Billy Mooney.
Billy Mooney playing a Mimbar. Oh,
Oh,
he bailed. Oh
He's
no!
gone.
Oh no! Wait, what?
get
It
back
also
here!
had,
Wait!
well, Bab
Where'd he
5
go?
also had Walter Koenig in it, too. I don't
He
know
did.
where
Oh
went.
yeah,
That's right, yeah, he-
Vester. Oh, dude, that was a great character because
What
he
was
was
he-
evil, son of a bitch. He
What
was
he like a
evil,
secret
Vester.
agent type thing, or
He
Yeah,
worked
he
for
was-
some
yeah.
kind
I
of
remember
like the
him being in
the-
there? Yeah.
it had something to do with the people with special abilities, and they were kind of like, oh yeah, they were
Government
like
spook.
but dude, they were full on
Yeah.
freaking like Gestapo, man. They were killing everybody left and right, just bumping them off. I mean,
I remember
was
seeing
pretty
him in a
evil.
few episodes on TV. Yeah.
yeah, oh yeah, he was. That was a great character for
That's-
Walter. That was definitely a page turner for him. You know, evil son bitch.
Mhm.
even with
Oh,
that bad toupee.
I'm gonna have to get that. I'm gonna have to get Babylon 5. I'm gonna have to get
Yeah, Babylon 5 was a great series. It really was. So yeah, Zathros.
that. Yeah.
Zathros. Zathros was there. Zathros. I am Zathros. That's a screwy character there. But yeah. Oh, he's back. He's back for another episode. Uh-oh. No,
What?
no, he's gone.
He's
What?
away.
Wait, what?
The hell?
What? What? Did I double click that?
Completely conked out when you asked that stupid question. Damn it.
What? Babylon 5 sucks and DS9's cool? No shit.
Yeah, that was the big thing back then, wasn't it? It was
No.
trying to copy DS9 and that. Yeah.
Yeah.
For this one line, the only man that's ever withstood the frontal assault from Minbari cruisers is behind me. You are in
Yes.
front of me.
Oh yes.
If you value your lives,
Absolutely.
be somewhere
Yes.
else.
Yes. Dylan. Yes. The Minbari show up just in time. Right. Yeah. The funny thing is she's the only one
that
that knows
line
the freaking
alone.
secret.
Babylon
Yes.
5.
That was a yeah. Oh yeah, I got to give you props there. That was yes. I remember that. That was great. as
Mirror
hell.
Furlan
Yeah.
delivered that
Yeah.
line like
Oh yeah.
chill
Yep.
bumps. She delivered that.
The
line.
only man alive to defeat the Minbari are behind me. You're in front of me.
No, it's the only man that survived if
That
a
survived.
frontal assault from a Minbari
Yeah.
cruiser is behind me.
Yeah.
You are in
Yeah.
front of me.
Yep. Oh,
Brilliant.
shit.
Right.
Yep.
So,
Yep.
all right. On
Yeah,
that
that's
note,
great.
Let's all call it good and go have something to eat. It's,
Typical Wookiee, thinking about food.
well,
Yes,
hey,
I was
you
feeling
know,
rather
it's-
peckish.
You have to. You have to.
yeah,
You have.
yeah.
It's either food or. Oh, chicka pow pow, chicka pow.
Damn you.
Damn your eyes.
Afternoon delight.
Boy.
Oh shit. Oh shit. All righty then. Okay, let's get out of here. We're
Yep.
down to 0 views now.
Let me
so-
announce the topic
Okay.
for Wookie and Bunny show tonight.
Yes,
Right,
please.
quick.
Yes.
There is only the only one company that has ever beaten Disney like a drum, and they did it twice.
Pixar?
Yeah.
Who?
No,
No, not Pixar. Okay.
Who?
Angel Studios.
Ah,
Angel Studios.
Cry, Sounds of Freedom,
Angel
and what
Beat 'em
else?
Studios,
twice.
eh?
Nice.
Beat them twice, like a drum.
Right. I
Okay.
just
Nice.
happen to have the Sound of Freedom over there.
Mhm.
Nice. Yeah,
Yeah.
nice.
They beat them
Well,
in
you know what's
court before that.
nice.
Uh-oh.
Cool.
Yep. So
Cool deal.
I've got a clip. We're going to EFAB a clip I found where they
Okay.
told the whole
Nice.
story, and
That's-
it's incredible.
What time tonight is
Let's
that,
just
Bunny?
say that Disney got their comeuppance. It's going to be 9:00 tonight Eastern Standard Time
Okay.
on
Well, 6
Rumble
o'clock.
only.
Rumble only.
Rumble
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rumble only. Rumble only,
Rumble
ladies
only.
and gentlemen.
Okay.
Rumble only.
Nice.
It'll be the Wookiee and Bunny
Number
show.
only.
There we
Yeah.
go.
So
There we go. Cool deal. I won't miss this. I won't miss that this time.
No.
I won't. Not like last night.
Right.
Sorry, Bunny. I was.
yeah,
It's
his
like a
wife
one-armed
wanted him to
juggler.
eat first.
I was like a one-armed juggler.
With only no arms
Yes, there you go.
and coordination.
Yeah, his name was Bob.
And evidently no balls because they were in his wife's purse. So
Yeah. Well. you
Well,
know.
they're on the pickle jar on the seal in the
Yes.
kitchen. That way he can see them every once in a while.
it's like
Pickled eggs and
See,
at a gas station.
see, Wookie, it never ends. It never ends.
I know, right? All right.
little gas
let's,
station sushi for the road.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
That's always good.
All right.
Always good.
Let's get out of here. Good night, everybody. Have
Good
a great
night.
weekend. See you next time.